Final is here. Carlos Alcaraz versus Daniil Medvedev. We're going to begin underway soon. Carlos Alcaraz starts us off on serve, and the number one seed in this tournament, of course, no Novak Djokovic because of other issues. No Rafa Nadal as well this year, the finalists of last year. If Medvedev wins, he plummets through the rankings, or sorry, he even elevates through the rankings yet again. For Alcaraz, if he wins, he'll become world number one again. It's their first meeting on hard courts. It's extremely aggressive player against a wall in Daniil Medvedev. Who's going to win? We shall see. Medvedev has elected to receive, so it'll be Alcaraz to start us off here. Serve out wide. Medvedev goes forehand cross. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Into our forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand from Alcaraz. Good depth. Backhand to backhand here. On the line goes Alcaraz this time on the backhand though. Forehand long from Medvedev. So Alcaraz trying to take he's trying to take the initiative. Davis says, come on. Rob says, here we go. Yep, here we go indeed. 15 love Alcaraz, and after a fantastic women's match as well. Really, really good women's match earlier on today. Rybakina winning in straight sets. Hopefully we get another good final. Good kick serve out wide. Backhand cross from Medvedev. He's reading the serve nicely here. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. In to win though from Medvedev. Finds the net. So 30 love. Good start from Alcaraz here. Alcaraz goes serve. Daniil tries to, but goes long. So second serve coming up for Medvedev to have a look at. Second serve goes into the middle of the box. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Forehand from Alcaraz is out. So 30-15. David says, this is one of the best matchups we've been starved of, along with Alcaraz, Djokovic. We've got the best attacker on tour versus the best defender. Obviously, Alcaraz isn't too bad on defense either, lol. Yeah, best attacker? That's debatable, but he's definitely one of the best, isn't he, David? Let's be honest. Best defender? Yeah, Medvedev, I think, definitely nowadays with Djokovic trying to adopt a more attacking game style. I think you're right. I think Medvedev probably the best defender on tour for sure. But it's a really good clash of styles, isn't it? And that's what I think makes this so good. Both can also, attack. For example, Medvedev can also attack, and as you said, Alcaraz can also defend. But their go-to is Alcaraz attacking, Medvedev being that wall, getting everything back, having really good shot tolerance. Backhand miss from Alcaraz as they go backhand to backhand. He tries to go down the line and take the initiative again, but this time doesn't find the court. So 30-all. Davis is hoping for Medi in 3. Okay, nice. I don't really mind who wins. I like both players, but I've predicted Alcaraz to win in 3 sets, but we'll see. So out wide, Medvedev gambles early on the return position, drags himself out, but even that's not enough. He's in he is miles off court there. Probably a good 5 meters to the side. And hits the forehand return into the net, 40-30. So out wide. Oh, I thought he'd hit the line there. I thought he'd painted the line beautifully with a big serve out wide from the juice side, but the call is out. Second serve. Second serve into the backhand, and Medi backhand is in. Forehand into out from Alcaraz, then goes into in. Backhand, forehand to forehand even. Oh, Medi steps in and tries to. Good depth. They're sticking in the forehand to forehand. Medvedev makes the mistake. Wow, interesting. Wouldn't expect his forehand to break down first, but it does. So Alcaraz holds to 30. Lamberti says hello. Oh my God. Hi, David. Hi, Lamberti. How you doing? Yeah. Medvedev's first serve return hit point tournament average is 6 meters. So when I talk about being 5 meters, 6 meters behind the baseline, I wasn't exaggerating. That is exactly what it is. It's crazy. Crazy. And a 10-meter range in between. So laterally, he's having to cover 10 meters of court for the most part. That's the extreme. Served on a tee from Medvedev, finds the net. Second serve to come up here. Big opportunity for Alcaraz straight away to try and get an inroad. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Steps in, goes into out forehand. Beautifully struck. Beautifully put away. The 1+ shot from Medvedev was way too short. Middle of the court, not much on it. Alcaraz, good movement there. and punishes it as he should do, and as you'd expect him to. 94-mile-per-hour winner from ALCARAZ, love 15. Serve into the backhand of ALCARAZ, then goes into out. Medi goes backhand into the net, love 30. This is a very strong start from ALCARAZ, and not a particularly consistent start for Medvedev. Who have you guys gone for in the chat, actually, on YouTube? 63% of you have gone for ALCARAZ. Okay. Liking it. Serve is out. So wide forehand from Alcaraz, great depth. Then goes forehand into out. He's missed it. Oh, it's a big opportunity. The return was really good from Alcaraz, right at the toes of Medvedev. He tries to dig it out with the backhand. He does, but it's a pretty shortish backhand down the middle of the court. Alcaraz tries to run around it. Probably doesn't move quick enough around his backhand and hits it wide, that into out forehand. So 15-30. Second serve here. Double fault from Medvedev. 15-40. 2 early break points here for Carlos Alcaraz. Medvedev definitely hasn't been at the level we probably would expect him to be at early in this match anyway. Good serve into the backhand. It's a short ball for him to attack. Goes backhand cross. Doesn't come forward though. Stays back. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Then goes cross court. What a backhand from Carlos Alcaraz. He steps in, crunches the backhand cross. Medvedev doesn't get anywhere near it. And it's 2-love and he gets the early break. Some explosive stuff from Carlos Alcaraz early in this match. From Medvedev, he's being a little bit cautious. One of the things that's been really good about his 17-match unbeaten streak and the fact that he's won, of course, 3 consecutive tournaments, he's looking to win this match and, of course, win his 4th consecutive title, which would be incredibly impressive. The first since Murray in 2015, by the way. But what's been really impressive about him is the fact that he's been more willing to expand and be expansive on the ground strokes, especially the forehand, more aggressive anyway. But not being particularly aggressive at the moment. Backhand to backhand here. Medvedev then goes cross court again. Good angle found, is it? No, he's missed the court. Max says, hey Fazan and everyone. Hey Max, how you doing? Robert says, shaky start for Medi. Yeah, agreed. Max says, Carlos has already taken the break. Wow, yeah, very unexpected to be honest. But I think, a mixture of Alcaraz starting strong here, but also Medvedev not helping himself out. Double fault, some mistakes, some pretty conservative play. Forehand in the middle from Medvedev. It's very, very short, the return. It's a drop shot from Alcaraz. A bit of fortune as it clips the net cord as it drops. But I think it would have been a winner either way. An apology from Alcaraz, but I'm sure we're going to see that drop shot, that Fazan special, as Cam likes to call it. That Fazan special pretty often throughout this match because Medvedev stands so far back. So if the return's not deep enough, he will use it. A forehand from Medvedev goes long. Tries to go down the line. Max, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for streaming the finals. No problem at all. I was supposed to stream the women's as well, but I was on a family trip away, so I didn't get back in time. A lot of driving, about 5 hours in total. It's crazy. Serve into the body from Alcaraz. Comes to the net. Forehand from Medvedev. Into the net. I mean, it's bizarre because it's right at him. He's got a lot of time to make it, but he's missing returns that you would expect him to make. I mean, that's a very regulation return. The things, if you're going to stand that far back, you have to be making these returns. So, just a really poor start from Medvedev, honestly. And I think he will pick it up at some point, but just wonder how long this little slump is going to last. I mean, we've seen something similar in parts of this tournament, and he's had to battle through it at times. But I think overall, he's played some pretty good tennis. But yeah, the women's final, was really good. I'm gutted I missed streaming that, to be honest with you. And same with the two semis for the men's as well. But we'll be back, of course, for Miami as well, and hopefully doing a lot more streams there as well, and hopefully get some guys from the commentary team involved as well, if possible, if they have availability, and we'll stream as much as possible. That would be good to see as well. I think the women's draw is already out, by the way, and Andreescu's got Raducanu in the first round, which is ridiculous. Really good match. So love 3 here, Medvedev looking to get on the board. It's not been a particularly good start, of course. 10 minutes gone, and definitely not where he would have wanted to be at this stage in the match. They did say that it was going to be very windy conditions. There were warnings of gale force winds, but yeah, it's not to be. Shrambini says, "Hey guys, what's up? Hey Fasan, just passing by. Hi Shrambini, how you doing? How you doing, my man? Hope you're well. Hope you are well." Oh, here you go. Backhand into win from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Alcaraz missed. Good start. 15 love, Medi. Robert says, Raducanu BB. Wow, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Oh. Our Hawkeye's not working properly, but he can see if it's in or out. It's like a green light, red light, I think, situation. So he's going to call it. Fine. Interesting. Bizarre. Serve to the tee. Good serve from Medi. And Alcaraz doesn't find the court. Beautiful serving. Needs more of that, does Medvedev. Needs to take a few more risks, but calculated risks. And he's been really good at doing that in the last few weeks. He needs to back himself here. You can't expect Alcaraz to just make a lot of mistakes and a lot of errors. Oh, ridiculously good from Alcaraz. Serve out wide from Medvedev. Forehand cross from Alcaraz, not particularly deep. Medvedev tries to approach the forehand. It's a mistake. He gets past cross court. Beautifully done. Alcaraz reads it well, stays it in that forehand corner, sticks and holds the ground. It's a beautifully executed forehand pass. Great angle found. First serve fault. Second serve. Backhand cross from Alcaraz is in. Backhand in the middle from Medvedev. Forehand is massive from Alcaraz. Cross court. Medvedev knew it was coming. He backed away, but he's not able to make that forehand. He goes long, trying to go down the line. Matthew says, "Evening, ladies and gents." Hi, Matthew. How you doing? Shamini says, "Yes, just tired. Can't do a live commentary on that one." That's understandable, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. Robert says, "Good, thank you." Yeah, good to see. Forehand down the middle from Medi. Backhand cross from Alcaraz is in. Then goes into win into the net, though. So 40-30, game point from Medvedev. Can he take this game and at least get on the board? Certainty. It's a return in down the middle. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Forehand again. Down the line goes Alcaraz with the forehand. Backhand in the middle from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Drop shot from Medvedev. Finds the net, though. Oh, I tell you what, it's not a bad choice. And he has been executing it better in the last few weeks. It's something he's added to his game. Just doesn't pull it off. So we are at juice. Well, we go into the rally now. Oh, Medi approaches the net. Alcaraz. Oh. Alcaraz trying to pass. Medvedev misses it. Jerome says, "Anyone see UFC London last night?" No. I heard about it, though. Isn't it like Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards, right? I'm assuming. But yeah, don't watch it, though. I do keep up to date with my sport though, generally. Advantage Medvedev. Serve into the forehand of Alcaraz, goes into out. Then goes into out again. Backhand cross from Medi. Slice down the middle from Alcaraz into win from Medi. Good attacking play here. Then goes down the line and clips the baseline. This is really good from Medi. Slice backhand from the Russian. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Medi again. Backhand on the line from Alcaraz. Forehand in the middle from Medi's missed. What a rally. Oh, really, really good. That is fantastic. That is so, so good. Forehand from Medvedev goes long. A few slices thrown in by both players, trying to mix it up and disrupt each other's rhythm. In the end, it's Medvedev who blinks first, and Alcaraz will take a lot of confidence from that because points 1/9 shots, 5-0 to Alcaraz. Serve down the tee, backhand down the middle from Alcaraz, slice down the middle, into out from Medvedev, backhand cross from Alcaraz, backhand to backhand here, into out goes Alcaraz this time, backhand again from Medi, slice down into the forehand, and Medi goes into in. Forehand cross from Alcaraz goes long, so that's the first point over 9 shots that Medvedev's won. Advantage could be a crucial one. The wind is pretty strong. It's going to be interesting to see who adapts and who's able to deal with the wind the best. Oh, wow. Medi's gone for a big slice serve down the tee from the ad side. He's missed it. Wowzers. Second serve. Wow, big serve on the second serve. Backhand to backhand here now. Backhand into the net from Alcaraz. It's a big, big hold. I have to say, a big, big hold. Because he doesn't hold, goes 4-love down. It's going to be very tough to come back in this set. Max says, makes me wonder if Medi can win a game in the first set. He possibly will. He has. He has, Max. He has. Don't worry. I think we will get a competitive match. Especially with the wind as well. I think it's going to be interesting to see. 3-1 Alcaraz. Serve into the body of Medvedev. Forehand cross. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Medi is going to get there. Great backhand. What a backhand. What a get from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medi. We're back to neutral. Back on the baseline. Backhand. Backhand from Medi goes into the net. Wow. I tell you what, he'll be disappointed because that drop shot was decent, but it was a great get from Medvedev. What a get. And not to be fair, the get wasn't as good as the backhand that he ended up hitting. Clipped the baseline cross court. Alcaraz just had to flick it back into play and hope for the best. And in the end, though, manages to nick the point, really. 15-love. So out wide. Backhand cross from Medi. Then goes forehand here. Down the line goes Alcaraz with the forehand. Big forehand. Good backhand from Medvedev. The great depth cross court. Then goes down the line. Alcaraz on the back foot. Medvedev turned it around here. Forehand on the line. Then goes forehand into win. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz. Great defensive work from both here. Into win from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand cross into the net. What a rally. This is more like it. This is what we want to see. We want to see these grinding, grueling, attacking, and defensive rallies, just everything mixed into one point. And we can get that with these two players because they're so talented and have so many different layers to their game. Max says, oh yeah, it's quite windy at Indian Wells. I wonder how Medi can handle these type of conditions. That's the big question, isn't it? It really is. Here we go. Serve on the tee, big serve comes to the net. Smash is not needed. Not needed because the backhand from Medvedev sails long. So 30-15. Mm. 30-15 here. Here we go. Alcaraz in his pink t-shirt, by the way. Medi in his Lacoste blue polo. Nike is what Alcaraz is with. Good serve out wide, then goes backhand cross, gets the drive volley on the forehand, puts it away. Medvedev gambles to the forehand side, and it's the wrong choice as Alcaraz goes behind him down the middle, 40-15. Great backhand cross for the 1+ shot from Alcaraz. Great angle found. Just put Medvedev onto the back foot straight away, then gives him that drive volley to attack at the net. Always looking to come forward, Alcaraz. Always looking to be the aggressor. Finish off the point. Served on the tee. Comes to the net. His serve volley. The volley is good enough. Medvedev can't get there in time. So he does hold. There's 4-1. Beautifully done from Alcaraz. Medvedev is going to have to think of what to do here because the issue is he's so far back, which is fine. He's not going to change that. We know that. But then he needs to try and do something differently because at the moment, Alcaraz is able to sneak in behind the serve. Not even when it's out wide, but there it was down the tee or into the body and still have success. That's not a good sign for Medvedev because Alcaraz's touch and feel, drop shot and volleys at the net are very, very good for the most part. So Medvedev needs to make it more difficult for him. How he does it, we'll see. Jerome says Alcaraz looking loose. Yep, definitely. And Jerome, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Robert says Carlitos looks sharp. He does, yeah. Peaches, hey Fazan and QualityShot fam. Hey, how you doing, Peaches? Jerome says, good to see you too, man. Thanks. No worries at all. Peaches says, what is happening to my boy Medi? Is he standing too far back? He can't get to Carlitos' drop shots. He is he is standing very, very far back, Peaches. But the issue is that's just the way he plays. Now, on return anyway, I think in the rallies, he's been a little bit passive at times, which is why he struggled early on the set. He has tried to be a bit more aggressive and expansive as the set's got on, and it has helped. But I don't know what he's going to do on return, if I'm being honest with you. Good serve out wide from Medi. Forehand from Alcaraz. Cross court is missed, so 15 love. Good serve out wide. Short return from Alcaraz. Yeah, that's much better. Much better from Medvedev. Good serve. He's hitting his spots there. That's 2 first serves, 2 spots hit. Goes out wide. Short backhand return from Alcaraz. Forehand put away in to win. 30 love. First winner of the match apparently as well for Medvedev. Wow. Serve out wide. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand from Medvedev behind Alcaraz. He's on the front foot here. Really good. Better from Medvedev. Pummels that forehand angle. Alcaraz on the back foot. Slices into the net. And the best thing about that point just there from Medvedev is the fact that he was willing to come forward. We know at the net he's not the best. He doesn't have the best touch and feel, but he's improving. And I think the fact that he's willing to come forward is good. And the momentum just means that he's going to be more aggressive in that approach shot as well. Second serve, backhand cross from Alcaraz, clips the net corner, goes down the middle in the end. Forehand, very loopy forehand from Alcaraz on the back foot. Massive forehand into out from Medvedev. This is more like it from the Russian. If we want a competitive match, we're going to have to see things like this. Peter says these are 2 of my favorite guys, so I can't choose, but I hope this match will be fire like Sabalenka and Rybakina. Peter says Medi will lift, so Carlitos better be careful. Agreed, yeah. I don't think, Medvedev's going to play at the type of level he was doing in the first couple of games for much longer. And it looks like he could have turned it around. We'll see. So out wide from Alcaraz. 4-2 serving here. Drop shot. Oh, it's too good. Now, this is going to be an issue, right? Because he's gone serve out wide. Alcaraz and Medvedev goes down the middle with the forehand return. Alcaraz just hits a ridiculously good drop shot, the Fazan special, as we can call it. Forehand from ALCARAZ. Oh, forehand from Medvedev finds the net. 30 love. Robert says, agree, Peaches. Ladies' final could have gone either way. Agreed. Well, I wanted a third of the ladies, yeah. Serve, down the tee, the second serve. Then goes forehand, cross. What a forehand from ALCARAZ. 40 love. Jerome says, love that forehand drop shot ALCARAZ uses. Inspires me to try and implement it in my own game. Nice. Yeah. I love a drop shot as well. Obviously, yeah. We're talking about amateur tennis here, but probably one of the things I love playing in my game, and at an amateur level is pretty good. It's definitely a useful tool to have. Oh, good serve into the body, but the return from Medvedev even better. ALCARAZ tries to come forward and volley, balloons the volley because the return's very good. 4-15. Oh, serve down the tee from ALCARAZ. Then goes forehand into out. He's made it. Has he? No, he's missed it. 40-30. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Peter says Saba started to play like her old self and lost her concentration and started playing like her old queen of double faults. Maybe, yeah. Goes third on the tee from ALCARAZ. Slice from the Spaniard. Medvedev steps in, goes forehand into out. It's in. Gives the baseline. Forehand into win from ALCARAZ. Forehand to forehand here. Oh, and Medvedev misses the forehand cross. So 5-2. ALCARAZ 1 game away from this first set. Greg says hashtag Fazan special. Yeah. Greg. Robert says Peaches definitely Saba felt the pressure from Rebecca and the switch flip to group. Right, so 5-2. Medvedev serving to stay in the set. It's going to be interesting to see what ALCARAZ can do, to be honest with you. In the second set, can he keep up this level, and will Medvedev raise his level? Greg says, hi, Robbie. Hello. Yeah, Robert says Peaches definitely Saba felt the pressure from Rebecca and the switch flipped. Yeah. Medi serving to stay in this first set. Medvedev, that is. So at wide, forehand is in from ALCARAZ. The block forehand return, backhand to backhand. ALCARAZ opens up with the forehand, goes into the net though. So 15 love. Max says, I've said this before, but I thought Arena would turn around the match and have a 3-set win versus Elena. And also thought that Arena would win the title. Same. I picked Sabalenka to win the title and against Rebecca in the final in my bracket as well. So almost did it. Close. That first set tiebreaker was backhand from Alcaraz goes long. 30 love. Miss from Medvedev. Double fault. 30-15. Serve into the forehand. The short return. Steps in. Into win. Medvedev at the net. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz to try and pass him. Is dumped into the net in the end. The problem here, right, for Alcaraz is he has to try and make him play a volley. He hasn't yet. To be fair, he's only come in 2-3 times, but make him play. So out wide. Really good. Forehand from Alcaraz doesn't make its way over the net. It's a block forehand return attempted. 5-3. Alcaraz serving for the set. Greg says hashtag Ribaspect. Ribaspect. Very good. There we go. Can Carlos close it out? Third on the team missed. Second serve coming up. Second serve. Backhand down the middle. Backhand to backhand here. Alcaraz doing well here. Backhand to backhand. A great angle. Foul from Medi. Steps in. Goes into win. He's missed it though. He's missed it. 15 love. Second serve. Medi reads it straight away. And right into the corner. Forehand on the line from the Russian. Backhand is in from Alcaraz. Then goes down the line. On the back foot, Medvedev. Volley from Alcaraz. Drop volley. Medvedev can't get it. Beautifully done. Really good from Alcaraz. Kept his composure. Manipulates Medvedev around the court with ease in that point. Robert says, Rib Assassin. Very good. Features Maxi Me Too, but as a good match. This is the future of WTA tennis rivalry. Rybakina, Iga, Sabalenka, Kuchikova. Yeah, agreed. Those are the four that I think are looking like they're going to be the ones to win Grand Slams this year, but we'll see. Serve is long from Alcaraz. Second serve coming up. Second serve backhand is in from Medvedev into out. Then goes forehand cross. Very loopy ground strokes, but good depth. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz is very good. It's a drop shot into the net. That's not Fazan special, was that? He's missed it. 30-15. Greg says Fazan special. Well, says great matchups, Peaches. To be fair, that's not a bad. It's not a bad choice. Just didn't execute it well enough. So that wide comes to the net. Alcaraz drop volley. He's made it this time. Oh, beautiful. Serve and drop volley. That's so good. 40-15. Beautifully done. Such good touch. Peter says, Robert, yes, they bring exciting back to WTA, yeah. 2 set points. Serve out wide. Medvedev hits the forehand in the net. Really good from Alcaraz. He takes the third set 6-3. Medvedev is reading the Alcaraz serve. He's just not making enough returns. And when he is making the returns, they're not having enough of an effect on Alcaraz. They're not pushing him enough. He's comfortable on the 1+ shot when Medvedev makes his return for the most part. He's either at neutral on the front foot and able to take proceedings really, really, really easily on his serve at the moment. Peter says, Robert, yes, yeah. Jerome says, Alcaraz having fun out there. For sure, he is. He's having a lot of fun out there. It just looks easy at the moment. Medvedev doesn't really know what to do at the moment. I think he's struggling to know how to win against Alcaraz because you would say, okay, well, what he needs to do is before the match, you say, well, his best bet is probably to try and grind him down and get him to make errors. I can see here winners errors 10 and 10. 10 winners, 10 unforced errors for Alcaraz, 2 winners and 10 unforced errors for Medvedev. So same amount of unforced errors, only 2 winners though. Now, that to me tells me 2 things. One, Medvedev came into this match thinking, I'm going to just grind him down from the back of the court and he's going to make mistakes. I'm going to miss less and I'm going to win like that. Instead of doing what he's been doing for the last 3 weeks, which is saying, I'm going to try and be on the front foot when I can, take the initiative, and I'm going to be more calculated in my aggression as I have been in the last few weeks, but have that intent and try and put Alcaraz in uncomfortable defensive positions at times as well. Alcaraz hasn't really been pushed defensively for the most part in this match so far. He's been on the front foot, which is exactly where he wants to be throughout the whole match. And I think for Medvedev, he's maybe showing him a bit too much respect in the sense that he's not opening up enough on his ground strokes. Maybe he's not feeling it enough in terms of confidence, and maybe it's not Alcaraz. But either way, that forehand, I mean, his forehand he's been hitting so well the last few weeks is now looking like the forehand that we've seen, a year ago. And that's not the forehand that's going to get him to win this match. He needs to flatten it out like he's been doing. Against Zverev, it was a very, very good example. He was hitting the ball with a lot of topspin, a lot of coverage, which is really unlike him. Then he went back to type or went back to what we know he's best at, which is flattening it out, making sure that he hits flat and through the court. And that's how he ended up beating Zverev. And he had to because he got injured, right? So he started serving bigger, taking wrists on serve, trying to hit spots. Similarly, did the same on ground strokes. Didn't go crazy with it, but did more from an attacking sense than he was prior to that, and started having more intent in the type of plays that he was trying to implement, which is a lot better, right? Trying to be on the front foot rather than just saying I'm happy to be a neutral defensive and get him to make an error. Alcaraz at the moment is winning the majority of the longer points, so that's not working at the moment. The longer points aren't working at the moment. He's losing those, Medvedev. So either he says I'm going to stick with it and hope that it comes good in the second set. But if I was him, I would say, look, if I'm going to go out, let me go out playing the best tennis I've been playing recently, or the best style of tennis I've been playing recently, which is that slightly more attacking brand of tennis. It's not ultra aggressive, but just a bit more proactive, let's say. Peter says the next gen, Carlitos, Baby Shelton, the toddler, now not waiting for the goats to retire. They are coming in hits there. Yep. Robert says, Peter, since I saw the WTA finals in November, I honestly prefer WTA to ATP. Serve out wide from Medvedev. Good forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand cross from the Russian. Backhand again from Alcaraz. Backhand on the line from Medvedev. Finds the net. Love 15. That's what I mean. Another long rally. Again, Alcaraz wins it. So it's on Medvedev's serve. He's got to do more on the 1+, the 2+ shot. Even. The first strike after serve, the second strike after serve has to be more. There's a good return, to be fair, but he got to neutral quickly. Forehand down the line from Medvedev. That's better. He misses the volley. Fine. It's a bad miss. It's a really bad miss on the volley, but tries to actually come forward. Tries to do something better. More aggressive. Goes down the line with a forehand. That volley. It's a bad miss. Love 30. So that wide forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Medvedev. Slice from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Then goes backhand. Yeah, and sticking to it. Backhand to backhand. Good depth. Alcaraz goes down the middle. That's an attackable ball. See this? This is the problem. Alcaraz gives him a good opportunity there to attack. He goes down the middle, very loopy, not particularly good depth on that backhand either. Medvedev doesn't really step in, tries to take it shoulder height and misses the forehand, which should have been a gimme really as an aggressive forehand to get him on the front foot. So love 43 breakpoint opportunities here for Medvedev. For Alcaraz, sorry, but it's a double fault. Oh dear, something's going on. Not happy. He's capitulated a little bit. He's got broken. Shook his head. He doesn't know what's going on. He's got broken to love. Alcaraz could run away with this one. This is crazy to see. Max says, I honestly thought Iga would be the only one to dominate, but Elena and Arena have come along and stepped up their game. True. Kochikova as well. Max says, but regardless, Iga is still going to win more Grand Slams with competition in the way. Robert says, front foot equals victory for Carlitos. Peaches says, look at this. Alcaraz rally hit points, by the way, on screen. First shot after his serve, 72% of the time, he's taking it inside the baseline. So that's two things. One, Medvedev is not hitting the ball deep enough on return. And two, Alcaraz is willing to come forward as well behind that straight away, either volley or drop volley or just trying to hit the ball early. Great serve down the tee from Alcaraz on the juice side. It's an ace, paints the line. It's 15 love. And the first ace of the day, by the way. Sorry. Excuse me. No aces for Medvedev so far. Only one for Alcaraz. Interesting. Slow conditions, of course. Peaches says, Robert, that is so cool. I like both WTA and ATP, but the WTA brings more excitement because they are just so unpredictable. Agreed, yeah. Good kick serve out wide. Oh, drop Alcaraz into the backhand corner. It's so good on the stretch as well. The return from Medvedev, to be fair, not bad. Not too bad at all. Made it awkward for Alcaraz, but he takes it. I mean, so well. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, on the stretch, lunges into the backhand corner. Beautifully controlled volley in the end. Jerome said, what do you think of Runa beef? Personally, I think it's intriguing. Tennis brings a little edge to things. Fiery young buck versus veteran with a good back and forth. Agreed. Yeah, I think it's good for tennis. Good serve on the tee from Alcaraz. Return from Medvedev. Non-existent. 40 love. It's got to change something, Medvedev. Max says, Peaches, you're right. The WTA has become unpredictable for the past few years. Yeah, agreed. Max says, I didn't expect Emma to win the US Open title, which is almost 2 years ago. No one did they? Yeah. Oh. Third on the tee from Alcaraz. That's really good because Medvedev gambled to the backhand side because that's where Alcaraz has been predominantly serving. Now he's suddenly realized Alcaraz, okay, before I'm even about to strike my serve, he continually keeps on shifting to the backhand, right? Just expecting it there. So he goes down the tee, wrong foots Medvedev, and doesn't have to get into the corner either. Medvedev hits the forehand into the net. Last 10 points, by the way, all won by Alcaraz. Momentum firmly with him right now. Serving here at 2 love down, Medvedev has to hold, crucial hold. We'll see, serve out wide though. Forehand is good from Alcaraz, good depth. At the feet of Medvedev, he misses it. Flicks it wide, love 15. Peter says, Jerome Runa, aka the toddler, is trying to be a bad boy. I like his game, but cannot stand his disrespectful behaviour towards his mum and not Stan, my man. But I do like drama, yeah. Bad miss from Medvedev. It's a good serve down the tee. The forehand was short. Medvedev goes into out, gets an easy volley, misses it. I can't believe he's missed it. Love 30. Jerome says, Medvedev doing a film right now. Yeah. This is crazy to watch right now, by the way. Serve out wide is long. Second serve coming up. It's the rally. Good, better from Medvedev. Alcaraz doesn't think the ball's in. Let's get the baseline. So out wide from Medvedev, backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Medvedev then goes cross court again. Sticking backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Medvedev. Better from him. Trying to get on the front foot here. Backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Good defensive work. Forehand miss from Alcaraz. Finds the net. 30 all. Robert says, damn, maybe not a classic after all. Yeah, maybe not. We'll see, right? Peter says, Medi is not playing his game. He's getting whooped and playing a very sloppy game. Where is the chess player gone? I think he is, yeah. So out wide from Alcaraz, sorry, from Medvedev even. That's better. I mean, if you're going to hit that slice serve, he has to hit it at an angle. This time he does. Gets Alcaraz on the stretch. Serve goes into the net. Look at this. First serves on return. Previous rounds, 40%. Today, only 15%. So I think, one, he hasn't really been hitting his spots as well. Been a little bit predictable on serve. And two, Alcaraz has been returning pretty well, to be fair. Second serve goes down the tee. Forehand from Alcaraz into out. Really good return. Backhand is missed from Medvedev. I'm also really surprised how often Medvedev is serving into the Alcaraz forehand, which is his strength. Bizarre. Max says Carlos takes another break point. I'm surprised. I'm in a loss of words for this match right now. Same. Oh, wowza. Second serve. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Steps in, crunches it into in. Unbelievable return winner. So actually, he goes into the backhand. Maybe that's why he's not going into the backhand, because he thinks he might do that maybe. Great point opportunity. Serve into the net from Medvedev. Tries to go into the backhand. It's like, he listened to me. Second serve. Backhand cross from Alcaraz is massive on the return. And Medvedev cannot scamper and get that ball back into play. 3-love. Alcaraz has a double break. This looks like he's playing it on amateur mode at the moment, Alcaraz. Medvedev, his form is just gone out the window. The last 17 matches, I mean, it was going to happen at some point, but I guess it's a culmination of the conditions, the fact he doesn't like the courts, mentally, and also the fact that Alcaraz is just playing really well. Peter says, Fazan, I think Medi plays tennis like a chess player, and he's not doing that today, yeah. I think he's unsure on what to do, in honesty. Crazy. Crazy. Not really sure how the rest of this match is going to go, but at the moment, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Robert says a blitz, yeah. Jerome says, how big is Indian Wells like if there's a football equivalent trophy? Indian Wells is dubbed by some to be the 5th Grand Slam, so it's just below the Grand Slams. It's Masters 1000 tournament, right? So you've got your 4 Grand Slams, then you've got the ATP finals, I'd say. Then you've got Indian Wells as arguably one of the premium Masters tournaments. Used to be even seen as being better than the ATP finals. And then, yeah, that's where it's at basically. And then you've got your 500s, your 250s, your 125s. They're lower tournaments, but you have all the people that are playing Grand Slams playing in these tournaments, these Masters 1000s. The next big thing after Grand Slams. Cassert on a tee from Alcaraz, then goes into out. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Into out goes Alcaraz again. Then goes into in. What a forehand! Oh dear. Medvedev just doesn't know what to do. It's just crazy to watch. It really is. Peter says Medi needs to dig into his toolkit. Yeah, agreed. Jerome says, sorry, Peter says Jerome, it's a Masters 1000. It's big, yeah. Jerome says, oh wow, I didn't realize it was dubbed to be 5th Grand Slam. That's huge. Yeah, it is. Hi, I left my like. Hi, Dutchy, how you doing? Thank you, appreciate it. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Second serve coming up. I'm just surprised Medvedev hasn't returned better against Alcaraz. I know Alcaraz's serve is improved, but like Medvedev should be returning better here. Goes forehand in the middle. It's good depth. That's better. Then goes backhand to backhand here. Down the middle goes Medvedev. Into out goes Alcaraz. Backhand cross again from Medvedev. Then goes into out. Tries to open up on the forehand. Very good depth. Much better here. Backhand to backhand. Another line goes Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. They slice Alcaraz down the line. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Forehand from Alcaraz is missed. That's better. This is better from Medvedev. Trying to use angles and depth. 30-15. Mistake from Alcaraz. He says, hey, Dutchy. Dutchy says, let's go, Carlos. 21 shot rally. Medvedev, they're not doing anything particularly special there, but just playing better generally. And Alcaraz makes a mistake. Fine. Backhand down the middle. Good depth. Goes forehand cross. Forehand from Alcaraz. Goes cross court. Down the middle goes Alcaraz. Sorry, goes Medvedev with the forehand. Backhand cross. Just not a lot of depth and angle on some of those shots from Medvedev. It's a drop shot from Alcaraz. Backhand slice drop shot. Medvedev gets there but flicks it wide. 4-15. Two game points. So Identity backhand goes into our forehand miss from Alcaraz trying to whip it down the line. So just enjoy the rest of the match. Bye. Yeah. Game point. Serve down the tee. Missed. Second serve coming up. Of course, Alcaraz wins this. He will go back to being number one, by the way. Second serve. Backhand. Cross from Medvedev. Backhand from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Sticking backhand to backhand. Medvedev tries to change direction. Misses it. Goes into the net. It's just not looking good, is it? 4-love. Medvedev looks fed up, in all honesty. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. Backhand slice again from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand on the line from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medi. Goes long. Just never really on the front. Never dictating play. So, forehand in the middle. Forehand into win from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medi is out. Love 30. This is becoming a shocker. Oh dear. Served on the tee. Backhand into win. Backhand cross from Medi. Slice from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here. Oh, it's a miss from Alcaraz. He's got away with it. Medvedev tries to find the angle. Alcaraz cross court just flattens out a bit too much. 15-30. Robert says, "Oh my goodness." Max says, "Do you think Iga can defend her title at Miami? In your opinion, it's going to be a tight one. I have to look at the draw, Max. In fact, I'm probably going to do a draw preview either today or tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it for WTA Miami. I do. So on screen, I have the whole draw, and I pick my winner for each and every match. So it'll be for WTA and ATP separate videos, and ultimately I get my winner, and I explain why as well, of course, for the big matches and my thought process behind it, and I do it before looking at the draw, so I keep an eye out for that, and we'll see who my winner is. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. I mean, she definitely has a chance. Daniil, oh, he's missed it. Second serve. ALCARAZ tries to charge the second serve, and backhand swerves wide. It's almost a backhand return winner. Max says, Medi, please get a game at least in the second set. 40-30. So wide backhand is in from ALCARAZ. Then goes backhand to backhand. Yeah. Backhand is in. Drop shot from ALCARAZ. Medi gets there though. Oh, he gets it. And it's a little kind of angle from ALCARAZ. He tries to find cross court to pass him, misses it. So 4-1. Medi on the board. Right, 4-1. ALCARAZ well in the driving seat here. I tell you what, I think next time these two play, I'm not sure how Medvedev's going to feel about it, honestly, because this is utter carnage at the moment. Max says Medi won a game, woohoo. I didn't want him to get the bagel. Yeah. Can't get a breadstick, though. Gotta be careful. Right. So the question is, can Medvedev do something special here and come back? We'll have to see, because I think 5-1 down the second set is probably done, so he needs to break now if he wants to make any moves. Needs to just go for it now. Nothing to lose. He's pretty much expected to lose from this position, so may as well go out with a bang and actually try and do something different. Like says, Carlos is definitely benefiting this slow court of Indian Wells. Makes sense. He reached the skies last year, yeah. Second serve. Backhand into out from Medvedev. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from ALCARAZ down the middle. Forehand into out from Medi. Backhand cross from ALCARAZ is in. Backhand to backhand. Down the line goes ALCARAZ. Forehand in the middle from Medvedev. Forehand cross from ALCARAZ is massive. Then goes massive again. Forehand cross. 15 love. Robert says, Maxwell, no bread for you. Jerome says, what's holding you back for Usyk being signed? Now's not the time for boxing chat, Jerome. It's all about tennis. If you want boxing chat, you could jump over to our channel, QualityShot Boxing. But from what I know, I think it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Sounds like it has been agreed anyway. Max says, Robert, garlic bread sounds good right about now. Oh, there you go. 15 love. Second serve out wide. Backhand from Medi. Forehand cross from ALCARAZ. Forehand to forehand. Massive forehand again. This time he misses it though. Jerome says fair enough. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we do. Called QualityShot Boxing. Check it out. Do live stream watchalongs. It's actually not really. It's not normally me actually, but guys on there are really good. Really good fun. 15-0. Served on a tee into the body of Medvedev. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from Medvedev is good in terms of depth. Forehand cross from ALCARAZ. Then goes drop shot. Oh, it's too good. Oh, the facade special's back. So good. Drop shot's beautiful. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Second serve coming up. Second serve. Good kick serve. Backhand down the middle from Medvedev. Another drop shot. Oh, he's taking the mick. My God. Rome says how he executes his drop shots off pacey shots as well. Yeah, it's very, very good touch. Serve out wide from Alcaraz. Drop shot again. Drop shot times 3. Oh, man. What is going on? My God, Grex's Bizarre special. Bizarre, exactly. Bizarre special times 3. He's got ballistic there. Hat trick, yeah. Oh my God. So fun to watch as Jerome, yeah. Really is. Right, maybe they're serving state in the match here. Backhand shank though from Alcaraz, a 15 love. Definitely fun to watch. Forehand cross from Medi. Forehand to forehand. Good from Medi. Goes down the line into the net. Robert says toying with Medi, yeah. He is. 15 all. Served other tee from Medvedev. It's a short return from Alcaraz into the net though. 30-15. Crazy. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Alcaraz. Into out goes Medvedev. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Drop shot. He's going to get there though, Medvedev. Oh, it's a reverse drop shot. Oh, it's too good. Really good. Bit of entertainment. We like it. Very good. Robert says, Kid is on another galaxy. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand from Medvedev missed. It's a good angle found from Alcaraz, and he steps in though, Medvedev. Tries to go down the line, misses it. 40-30. Serve out wide, miss from Medvedev's second serve. Second serve, backhand cross from Alcaraz is in. And goes backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Medvedev, great depth. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Hips the net cord, does Medvedev going down the line. Alcaraz goes backhand wide. Joseph says, lol. Joseph, why are you lolling? Who are you making fun of, eh? Oh, lol indeed. Max says, Carlos is definitely helping tennis still become interesting. I hope my comment makes sense. Joseph says, I'm at school. Hey? It's Sunday. How can he be at school? What's going on? Yeah, I do. It does make sense, Max. What you're saying is that Carlos plays an exciting type of tennis, right? His brand of tennis is pretty exciting to watch. And I think, definitely. I think what it means, right, is that all right. So yeah, I mean, look, he plays exciting brand of tennis, Alcaraz. That's the thing, right? And I think he's someone that the casuals can also get interested in. To be fair, Sunday school exists, though. That's true. It does. Joe says Monday in Australia. Oh, okay, well, enjoy, I guess. Anyway, here we go. Oh, Alcaraz misses the forehand, does he? He does. Yeah, goes down the middle of the court. Dragged Medvedev out wide. Goes forehand in the middle. Misses it. Love 15. Serving for the championship for the title. Indian Wells to complete the Sunshine Double. Won Miami last year, of course. So he'll be the youngest ever to do it as well, by the way, to win both. If he does do it, that is. Still a bit of time to go. Backhand cross from Medvedev's missed. 15 all. Mm. Mm. Not having a good time out there, Medvedev. 15 all. So out wide comes to the net. Serve volley. Easy as you like on the backhand side. Puts it away. So good. So good. Max says, Joseph, that makes sense now, yeah. Jerome says he really uses the whole court and all the tricks as well. Pushes the game to its fullness. Yeah, that's the thing. He's got different layers, doesn't he, Jerome? He's got different tools to utilize. There's not many players that have that many tools. He's one of them, and he uses them well for the most part. Oh, great. What a point. Oh, well done, Medi. Well done, Medi. Alcaraz goes drop shot. Medvedev gets it. He's at the net. The couple of volleys, the first two volleys, it's not enough. Alcaraz on the back foot tries to go lob. The lob isn't good enough. Medvedev goes the smash. He's fighting at the end here. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see him just sit down. Much better from Medvedev. Alcaraz, though, 2 points away here from the title, from winning Indian Wells. And completing the Sunshine Double, he would be the youngest to win Miami and Indian Wells. Crazy. Serve in, and the backhand from Medvedev into the net. Bounces his racket. 40-30. Championship point. Wow. There we go. Championship point. Alcaraz goes into the net with the first of those second serve here. Second serve. Backhand from Medvedev in. Forehand into in from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand. Oh, he's missed the forehand though. Tries to go down the line. He's missed it. So one championship point saved. Juice. Interesting. Juice. So out wide. Alcaraz comes to the net. What a serve and what a volley in the end. Beautifully done. Alcaraz, beautiful angle foul on the first serve. Medvedev knows it's going to go out wide. And he hits a really good return, to be honest with you. Laser-like cross-court, very low over the net. Alcaraz having to stretch big time, but the touch is so good. Advantage Alcaraz, championship point number 2. Here we go. Serve down the tee, forehand into out from maybe the missed. Oh, he's done it. He goes vamos to the crowd. Carlos Alcaraz is your 2023 Indian Wells champion, and he does it in style as well. Not only has he just beaten Medvedev, who's on an incredible winning streak, winning his last 3 tournaments, but he's just beaten him convincingly 6-3, 6-2. Unbelievable performance, as we said. Medvedev not playing his best tennis, but Alcaraz becomes the youngest player ever to win Indian Wells and Miami's the Sunshine Double. Really, really impressive. Go into Miami next week as one of the favourites, if not the favourite, of course, with no Novak Djokovic there. So let's see how he gets on. But it's looking very, very promising if you're a Carlos Alcaraz fan. Jerome says De Gea worthy stretch. Huge, yeah. Well played, says Jerome. I'm surprised right now the outcome in this match is Max. Jerome says, thank you for the coverage. No worries. No worries at all. Thanks for tuning in. Before you go, remember to that like button, subscribe if you're new, of course, as well. If you want to become a member, even better. Get some cool perks. But we'll have the Miami draw out probably today or tomorrow as well, especially for the women's. It's already out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in as well. I'm going to do some post-match bits, probably for this match especially. I think it's worth discussing. Greg says, great call for Zan. You've taught him well for Zan, especially. Yeah. Robert says, thank you for the stream. Congrats. Carlitos. Max says, thank you for Zan. Yeah. No problem at all. No problem at all. 6-3, 6-2. Easy as it like. There's no point even going through the stats, honestly, because it was just a case of being comprehensively dismantled Medvedev. And surprising in the sense that he lost the way he did. I wasn't surprised he lost. I backed Alcaraz to win, but in 3 sets. But in the end, it was just a case of that Medvedev not playing particularly well, didn't implement the right game plan, doesn't like the courts. Alcaraz kept his composure, kept his cool, and really, really, really impressively executed his game plan. And that was the difference. That was the difference. Oh, Robert, that's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. Robert, you're a legend. Seriously, you are. Thank you for the super sticker and the 10 as well. Appreciate it. Great to have you guys on. And yeah, I really, really do appreciate that. Genuinely. Everything goes back into the channel. And who knows, one day maybe we can do this full time. That's the dream anyway, right? That's the dream. Cool. Amazing. Amazing. And actually, we're done pretty well this tournament. Close to 5K subs. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. When? We shall see. But hoping pretty soon. Pretty soon. Also, thank you to Robert for becoming a member as well in the last stream. And also someone else became a member. Actually, right at the start of the stream. Which I need to find out. Because I need to call them out. I think it's Theodore. Theodore, thank you very much for becoming a member. If you're watching, really, really is appreciated for sure. Okay, well, should we wrap it up? Anyone's got any questions or queries? Make sure you get them in now. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up and then keep an eye out for my post-match analysis and my draw previews as well for Miami. Right, so he goes into Miami, of course, the defending champion, by the way, Alcaraz. Okay, we'll wrap it up then. Thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. Alcaraz looks like he's on the march, and he's looking like he's going to defend Miami, to be honest. If he plays the way he played in this tournament, I mean, he's looking pretty damn good. Medvedev, I doubt he's going to go super deep in Miami, in all honesty, but got to look at other players, his Sinners maybe, his Tsitsipas's. Can they do something? Runa, those types of players, are they going to be able to step up? We'll see. We'll see. But there's going to be no Djokovic, no Nadal. So I think Alcaraz is going to be the one that everyone's going to be looking to win. But we shall see if he can. Felix Auger-Aliassime played pretty well against Alcaraz as well this week. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Keep an eye out for our post-match analysis and also for the draw previews. I will see you very, very soon in the comment section. Thank you for your support as always. Stay safe and well. See you later.